Well, it's a wet and miserable July. Now, one thing I do want to do today, to make life a lot easier, is to get a new baler. And I want to get one of the new Fent balers. But before we do that, let's tidy up all the hay bales in off the two fields. We've also got the harvest to do this month. The oats are ready to harvest in both fields. And field 4 up the top as well, even though we don't own it. But yeah, the oats are ready to harvest in both fields. Oh, I've missed it. How did I do that? Yeah. Right then. Let's try that again. That's good enough. So, yeah, need to clear these bales away. I'll keep a few. I mean, to be honest, we could probably sell a trailer load. A trailer load being about 6, because they fill up the trailer. I also want to sell the rest of the silage. Because oh, we've got an error on the stream. Why is that? It says my 4K resolution isn't supported. Oh. Right. I think I need to change the settings. I can't change the settings. Oh, well. That's that then. I think we're going to have to go into or just leave it at whatever resolution it is, to be honest. Right, let's hop over the bridge and we'll head to get some more bales. I can do 2 at a time with all these weights on, which is good and useful. Don't know how many are over here. Oh, there's quite a few. Oh, we've got 7. Quite a chunk. That's a good thing. So, how is everyone doing today? I've already said a lot, but you guys haven't said much at all. So, yeah, let me know how you're getting on. Also, let me know what the video quality is like, because it's telling me that my resolution isn't supported, which is a pain. I can see the video is displaying, but yeah, tell me what the quality is like. Right, we'll get these put away. And yeah, I'm just going to store them here for now. Carrots don't need them at the minute. They're doing very well. Yeah, so my idea, I wanted to get one of the balers that came up in the new update pack. So that Fent baler and bale wrapper is a built-in bale and bale wrapper. There's a Fent one and a Massey Ferguson one. They're both identical. They both cost the same. So yeah, I would like to get the Fent one. And in order to get the money for that, we're going to sell our baler, which is still worth about £30,000. We are also going to sell the silage. We have to get the harvest done today as well. So it's going to be a bit of a busy episode. But in order to sell the silage a bit quicker, I'm planning to get a forage unit, just to lease a forage unit for the back of the Massey, and then we can quickly pile it all into the trailer. Unless any of my colleagues have got one and they don't mind helping me out a bit. I'm not really sure who might have one. I know that some of them have got belt systems. But I don't know. A belt system seemed a bit overkill for me, but that's just me. Oh, hello dear. It was a good job we got this hay done last time, because otherwise this episode would be way too much to do. With the harvest, this grass. Another reason why I want to get a bale and a bale wrapper. There may be support available. Oh. That would be good. Do we know who, Liam? Oh, Tony says Deck's got a forage wagon. Well, if the forage wagon will get through there, then I could use mine as well. We could both forage it together. Although I don't know how that works though. If he picks it up, unless he just loans me the forage wagon, I don't know. Possibly, we shall see. Depends how big his wagon is, how much power I need to use it, because I've only got my two small tractors. 150 horsepower is my max. Good that the rain stopped. Everything's a bit damp at the minute. It's that just rain smell in the air. At least that's what it feels like anyway. Okay. Get these two over to the place as well, then that one can be popped on top. Would quite like to use a forage thing at some point. Maybe that's something we can do in the future with the corn, the pickup, because the corn will have to go in the pit still. That's not unless I can create swaths using my grain door on my trailer and then bale it that way, but I don't know if the balers will accept it without Maize Plus. I don't know. Anybody out there know? Can I bale and wrap maize on base game? If anybody does know, that would be really useful information for when I come around to doing that field. Right then, So, Dex, are you going to come and give me a hand? Yes, I know you can with the new Gowl pack, but I didn't know whether that read back onto the other game balers as well. Unfortunately, we haven't got the Gowl pack on here. Is it Gowel or Gowell? Goweel? I don't know. I'd say Gowl, but I don't know. Right then, I'm going to pop the front loader down here. Where's me? There we go. Lovely. I'll pop the rear weight down as well. Oh, that's weird. Keeps reselecting the tractor. Odd. Rear weight is popped. Dex is probably busy with all his bales and wrapping and everything. That's hundreds of them. So, let's try our forage wagon to start with, because that will be definitely quicker than doing it with the bucket. There we go. Yes, it's taking it. It's lovely. Look at that. Now I probably am going to get stuck at some point because it's quite a mound of silage. Plus, that's already at 100%, so... Ah, fantastic. Okay, so that works. Hi Martin, how are you doing? It's a German word, hard to pronounce with an English accent. Well, if you could spell it phonetically, I'd give it a go. But it may just embarrass us all. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, the new series went live today. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm quite excited by it, but at the same time quite apprehensive, because obviously Edgewater is a huge map, so there is the fields are big and pricey, so expanding is going to be quite difficult. And we've got a big field to start with, which I'm planning to carve up into smaller fields, but that doesn't help when it comes to purchasing more fields. Somewhere like Osaka or something would be... Osada would be absolutely brilliant with that sort of thing. But Goville. Oh, it's Goville. Of course it is if it's German. It's W is pronounced V, isn't it? Martin79, can I join this? Martin, have you been on the multiplayer server on Maypole? If you get yourself on there, and Tony and Dex and the guys are watching out for people that we feel would be a good fit, depending on their play style and things like that. So yeah, if you give them a shout on there, then that would be great. Can't join today, unfortunately. We're in the middle of it at the minute. Say in the middle of it. We've just started. I know we've just started, but don't really go on the multiplayer. Ah, okay. Well, we found out a way this week to make the multiplayer map carry on while we are still on Fichthal. So that's quite good. So Maypole is still running while we're on here. No idea what that's doing to my internet connection, but everybody seems okay so far, so can't be that bad. Right. Load number 2. This is much easier than using the bucket. And quicker. Much, much quicker. And I didn't even need Dex. Oh, here he is now. Hello. So, do I have to give him contractor rights to my farm? I suppose I do, don't I? And how would I do that? So, grant contractor. Yes, there we go. So hopefully he can now pick up my silage. Yes, absolutely blinded by the lights. He's one for his lights, he is. Definitely. Has your day been okay? Yeah, it's been busy. Work was very busy, but yeah, I'm doing this now, which means I'm very relaxed and happy. How was your day, Martin? There we go, another nearly £8,000 from that load. Not too bad at all, and we're definitely going to have, once we've sold our baler as well, we'll definitely have enough money for that new baler, and that new baler can go up to 150 centimetre bales, both wrapped and unwrapped, so I think it'd be really good. It's not 180, but you know, it's good enough. Aha, so it looks like Dex has managed to get the rest, oh, not nearly the rest of the load. Looks like he's going to come and back through and try and get a bit more. I've got a feeling that some of this stuff's going to get stuck in there, unfortunately. Yeah, does appear that way. Wonder if we'll have any luck with the smaller one. It's a little bit of it. Not a huge amount though. Wonder if it's a problem with the silage pit. Let's try down this side. No, that's all stuck in there, unfortunately. I think I'm going to have to change the map XML file to get rid of that, possibly. Right, there is a bit I can see actually on the outside there, so maybe it's popped through the wall. I might be able to get this lot from outside this side, but I think that other stuff is stuck in there, unfortunately. Right, we'll take this over to the sell point and then we'll come back for the vent and the trailer on that. So, Blue Orion, are you planning any content on the new Old Valley farm map? It's the what's it called? The Old Valley, the new farm, or the new Valley, the old farm. I can't remember, but yeah, I have seen that map. It does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. I'll put my lights on because you know what he's like. Ha 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 ha. Right then. Empty that silage out. Look at that. I might even have enough for the new baler without actually having to sell my old baler. But I will sell the old baler because there's no point in me keeping both. I don't need 180 centimetre bales just for the sake of it. I can get 150 centimetres, just as good. There'll just be slightly more of them. Martin, thanks for the shout out next week. Ah, I see. You're that guy. That's fine. I've recorded that episode this morning, and yes, you get a shout out. Right, use the bucket and put the edge of the silage. Right, I'm going to try. Yeah, I'll try and pick it up with the bucket. Let's see if the bucket will work. Let's dump that off there. We'll get the weight back on and the front loader back on, and then we'll use the bucket and see if we can manage to do it that way, and then we could just top up the trailer before we head off with the fence. And then we really do need to get on with the harvest, and then after the harvest we can do as much of the grass field as possible. Get it cut. Oh, hello, I need to get rid of that. Get it cut, rowed, and baled if possible. So Dex has come back to give us a hand, although I really don't know how much else we'll be able to pick up because I think it is trapped outside the pit, which is really unfortunate. But we will give it a go. The landscaping tool will remove the silage. Oh, that's really good to know. Thank you very much. Out of my way, Dex. Well, in that case, the landscaping tool is much easier than the XML file. So that will be wonderful. However, let's get as much of it as we can to start with. Right, so actually, if I flatten this, Dex might be able to pick it up. I'll use the bucket to push it. Right. That's possible, and that's very light on the rear end. Okay. Trouble is, I'd mess up the landscaping tool and we'd end up with a silage pit with a massive lump in the middle of it. There he is. Aha. Just use the paint function. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's good to know. Thank you very much. I shall try and get as much of this with the bucket. We don't want it to go to waste, do we? Yes. Loading up the trailer nicely. But it will just be the bit down this side that we can't get hold of then, which is actually not too bad at all. Come on. There we go. Okay. If we put this bucket load in here. Give him a friendly toot. Oh, where's my horn? Oh. I've forgotten which button my horn is. Honk. Oh. Well, that's not working. Unbelievable. Anyway, he'll get the picture because he's probably listening to the live stream. There he goes. Oh. Yep, this stuff is not getting picked up at all. Oh, it was 0, not O. That explains why it's working now. Okay, so we'll get out the painting tool. Landscaping, painting, and... yes. Concrete. Yeah, there we go. That's getting rid of it nicely. Thank you for that tip. And there we go. Our silage pit be empty again. Just double check that on the F1 menu. Fill level 0%. Excellent. That's exactly what we needed. So thank you guys for that suggestion. Oh, he's left his tractor here. Anyway, I'll wait for him to come back with my tractor. Well, no, I won't wait. I'll get the harvester ready because that's what we're going to be doing next. We're going to do the harvesting. And we'll need that trailer back. Oh, thanks, Dex. In the meantime, get the doors open. And we'll get the header trailer hooked up. Because it'll certainly be time to harvest. Wow. There's Den Gaming. You're a giver, aren't you? Thank you very much. How do you open and close the toggle menu on the PC? Oh, you mean the button menu? It's F1. Right then. I've got myself in a bit of a jam here. Too much money and not enough sense? Well, no, I think you've got a lot of sense. You're spending it on the right thing, definitely. Hello, Waffle. How are you? Gosh, I don't remember putting it away to being this hard. Right then, let's try getting out of here. Now, luckily we can park in... park in that and grab the header from here. Right. Let's unfold. I think Dex should be back with my there he is. He should be back with my trailer. Is he having a little nose around the farm? Oh, he's washing it for me. Oh. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Dex. All nice and clean. But now I've got to fill it with some grain. Harvest time. So thank you very much for your help. I tell you what, let's remove contractor access and we'll transfer you £2,000 to say thank you. I don't know if £2,000 is enough or not, but let's run away before he asks questions. Right, Martin. Martin says, have I ever been on the Smiler? Honestly, I can't remember. I've been on quite a few roller coasters, but I can't remember if Smiler was one of them or not. Interesting topic to bring up right now. Right, so, good thing about this is we're going to get straw out of it as well. I'd like to use my new baler on that. Doesn't have to be today. Thanks, Liam. The payment, you're sure, was appreciated. Well, that's very kind of you to say. I'm good, thanks, Waffle. Just busy harvesting now. We've sold all the silage. We've got £60,000, so before we do the baling, we're going to take our old baler back. I know it can do slightly bigger bales, but the new one's going to be able to wrap. And I really do want to use some of that new content. Ah, see, Jan must be listening to me as well. So, yes, Jan, I agree. But to be fair, I'm not overly fussed between 180 and 150 size bales. 125s, yes, I feel are a bit small. But between 180 and 150, I'm not too fussed about that. I might even treat myself to a new bale trailer. Obviously, it won't be an auto load one, but it will be a new bale trailer. So yeah, thank you to Dex there for your help. That was good work. But yeah, time to get the harvest done. There's two fields, this one and that one. And then yeah, and then we'll be baling and cutting the grass as well. This is yielding quite well. I know that oats actually don't yield as well as, say, wheat or barley, but actually quite impressed with this, yielding pretty well so far. So yeah, quite good. I did toy with the idea of getting some more animals, possibly some chickens, but I don't know where I would put them. Probably into the grass field a little bit. Oh no, maybe on the meadow field, the other side. That's a possibility. Because I'm not going to get the yield out of that than I will out of the grass field. So right. Oh, I've only got 34%. Let's go around again. So yeah, like I said, the new series went live today. I don't know if you've managed to catch up on that or not. But yeah, vintage survival North American style, based in Edgewater, Saskatchewan. It really is a beautiful map, really nice map. The only thing is the fields are a bit big and they are expensive. So expanding the farm on vintage survival is not going to be overly easy. But it's a challenge. Thanks, Bears Den. Bit of support there. 13 people watching. 7 thumbs up. Hit that button, people. You could be in charge of my marketing. That would be amazing. Alright, the harvesting's going pretty well so far. We're nearly just up at half a tank. Blue Orion, yeah, for the fields I would have commented you're probably taking on that big field with that small combine. Yes, it did take a while, if I'm perfectly honest. It's a good job that I can time-lapse things on there. If I was doing it as a live and started on Tuesday, we'd still be there now. But yeah, no, it was good. It was all right. Managed to get it done. Not too hard at all. Right, we can get one more lap in before we are full. So we'll do that. Yeah, that's why I've decided to carve that field up into smaller sections. Some will be grass sections and some will be arable sections. But it should be more manageable with a smaller combine. And I have got some other combines and equipment that I could use. Someone left a comment earlier saying please keep the equipment in keeping with the map, which I fully intend to. So they're going to be American style stuff. He mentioned gravity wagons though, and I know that's a grain trailer thing, but I don't think I've ever seen a gravity wagon, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. So I've got a bit of research to do before next episode. I think that the gravity bins are sloped at the bottom, aren't they, with maybe a conveyor belt in the middle to dump it out the back. But you know, I'm not an expert. I'm not certain. Okay. So yeah, like I said, 3 times around the field and we've got a fairly full combine, so I am pretty impressed with this. There's a good chance we'll be able to fit the other field into one combine load, but we're going to keep the oats, and we've still got the grain until winter, until that's the best time to sell. I've got 3 bales of straw already to save for the cows, but I'll save a bit of this and then I'll probably sell the rest, I think. Gravity wagons have an opening at the bottom and they usually slope so all the grain gets out with the help of gravity. Yeah. Okay, so the conveyor belt may be something else that I saw that was similar then, but yeah, the shape is what I was thinking of. And then, yeah, so it empties out the bottom, just using gravity, maybe not using a conveyor. Okay, cool. Well, I'll have a look into that and see what I can find that is of the correct era, sort of 1980s late 80s sort of era. But I definitely want to keep things all in keeping with the age. I was thinking the other day, it would be good if some modders could use the horses a bit more. To maybe have a horse-drawn plough and things like that. That would really be awesome. Yeah, it does sound like it's easier to maintain without the hydraulics and everything. Sounds much better. Right, how are we doing? We're on 96%, so we are going to be very full probably before the end of this run here. Oh, I don't know though. 98, 99, 100. Oh, that was close. Right, better get that dumped in the trailer. And then we can finish off this field and move on to the next one. Looks like I've parked that in a rather silly position. Let's leave this here. And we'll pull this up underneath it. I reckon we'll be able to get both field loads into this trailer. Shouldn't be too much of an issue with that at all. I'll stop the engine of that one there. What on earth is... Oh, it's a mower. He's off to mow his meadow field again. God, these guys are producing silage like it's going out of fashion. It is a very, very good way of making money. Indeed I am, said Jan. I would think that... What time of year is it? July. Okay, so we're actually getting this harvested quite early. Can we then do a turnaround? Yes, we can. We can plant wheat or barley. Should we go for something like canola? We're going to have plenty of straw, so we don't need to worry about that. But canola might be a good crop, I think. And we can plant that either next month or the month after. So yeah, in the next episode we're going to be looking at doing quite a bit of work to get the fields cultivated up and planted with canola. And that'll be our winter crop to maintain through the winter period. Just ask Jan about his love of baling on maypole. I can believe it. Yes, definitely. Everybody likes a certain thing, don't they? I mean, I like quite a variety of farming, which is why I try and keep it a little bit different each time. I don't mind what the others do at all. It's not a problem to me. They can do whatever they want. Right, I'm going to pop this 9% in the trailer, and I'll leave that there and head over to the field the other side, where I believe we'll be able to do the whole lot in one load. It's a rough relationship there. It's nice how we all get along. It's good that the bales don't take up any slots, isn't it, Dex? Slot police. Okay. Yeah, I reckon that. Well, I don't know. Now I'm looking at it, I don't know whether this field's actually bigger than the other one or not. Well, we'll find out, won't we? They were both managed the same amount. They were fertilised the same. They were herbicided the same. So they should yield the same. Now if I can fit all of this into the combine, then we know it's a smaller field. And I know I could just look on the menu, but where's the fun in that? Come on now, Bears Den, we are inclusive of console players as well. If I'd wanted just a PC server, we wouldn't have done crossplay, would we? Oh, I see. That was a jab at Dex, was it? Okay. Well, I'll let that go then. Any jab at Dex is fine. As long as it's all in good jest. I think the soil map might be very different on this field, because as you can see from the yield map down in the bottom left, we are not yielding as well as the other field. So that's going to also play into, there's going to be a factor in how much we get out of it. So I think I was right, we are going to fit it all in one combine load. But not because the field is smaller necessarily, but because the soil map is different. But I think, yeah, it's good. It's still going really well. We've got some filling up nicely. You two having an argument over there in chat? Or are we still having jabs at Dex? And who's to say one can't relax on the couch while using a PC, eh? If you've got the right rig set up, then why not? But with yeah, it's doing quite well at the minute. I think we're over halfway through the field, and we've got under half a tank of grain at the minute. So that is good news in one hand, because it means we can fit it all in the harvester. Bad news in another, because it means it's not yielding quite as well as the other field. When it gets around to doing the cornfield, obviously I'm going to have to I'm going to have to lease a forage wagon. I don't know if any of the other guys on the game have got a forage wagon, but if they do, please let me know, because it would be really handy to contract you for a little bit to do that field. It won't be till next episode, but there is a potential job there if anyone does have a forage wagon. If not, I can lease one, it's not a problem. Sorry, not a I meant a forage harvester. Sorry, not a loading trailer. Yeah, I meant a forage harvester. My mistake. But yes, you're right, Bears Den. Forage wagon was loading wagon was over at the at my farm earlier because he was helping me out there. But yeah, I think canola would be a good crop to get into these fields. Once this has been harvested and baled and all the bales have been cleared, like I said, we will see if we can. We'll go and take the old baler down to the shop as soon as this is done. We will then buy a new baler from the latest download, or the latest update I should say, and we will try and upgrade our bale trailer as well, because because we've only got a very tiny bale trailer at the moment, which is okay for putting a few bales on, but not okay for much more than that. Oh, my basketball is in the middle of the courtyard, and I've hit the wall with the harvester. Probably not the best way to bring this through. Yeah, really not a good idea at all, in fact. Can I fit through here? There we go. Right, hello Ted Knott. Hello, sorry I'm late. The neighbour came round with technical issues with the tablet. What have I missed? Well, we've been talking. We've cleared all the, with the help of Dex, we've cleared all the silage out of the silage pit. We did it with forage wagons, it worked really well. I've tidied up the hay bales to over here, the ones that we baled up last time. I have now harvested both of the oat fields as well. And actually, we're doing alright, because that's quite a lot done already. So what we're going to do now is going to take our old baler over to the store, because I want to get one of those new balers with the built-in wrappers from the latest update. So either the Fent or the Massey Ferguson. I think they're both absolutely identical apart from the look. I think I would like to try the Fent one on the Fent tractor, but that's pretty much us all caught up. Nearly time to put the harvester away for another year, and there you go, both fields into one trailer for oats, which isn't bad at all. I also would like to, can't remember if I've just said this or not, because I've said it a few times, but I'd like to update my bale trailer, get a slightly bigger one if I can, but not, oh poo, oh, well, that's useful. Yeah, not one with the front, what do you call it, not a dolly trailer, that's it, that's what I was looking for, not a dolly trailer. So I will get a bigger trailer if I can. Why can I not pick this up? Oh, I'm not far enough back, that's why. Okay, right, let's see if it's easier to get this away than it was to get it out. Fold that up. Oh, I'm already going the wrong way. Okay. This is where the rear wheel steering of the harvester comes in handy. Right then. He says steering the wrong way. Okay. Let's get this back in here, and then we can put the harvester in next to it. Lovely job. And now that is put away for another year, because we won't need this for the corn, we'll need a forage harvester instead. And relax. There we go. Beautiful. Right, let's get all this grain put into the silo. Oh, Bear's Den, you're off, are you? Got to run. Next meeting starting. Take care and see you all on Maypole. Well, we'll see you soon. Thank you for joining. But it is, yeah, I definitely need to spend a bit more time on Maypole. I do apologise for not doing that. But life does get in the way, and work has been absolutely crazy recently. I already get up at sort of 5:30, 6 o'clock every morning to get a video recorded before I start work. The evenings are taken up with walking the dogs and getting the videos done. And then obviously back to sleep and up again early the next day for the same. I'm going to try and get on at the weekend, especially now we've got 3 bank holiday Mondays coming up. That should be really good. So I really should be able to get some quality gaming time on multiplayer, and hopefully we can sort out what we're going to do about slot counts, people, and potential changes. Don't know if you noticed, but Dex put a question to people on the general chat earlier. So if you haven't seen that in Discord, please go and have a look, have a read, and put in your votes as to what you want us to do with the multiplayer server. Maypole was always meant to be a test map, just to check it all worked, and it took off so well we thought we'd leave it. But it's starting to struggle now in terms of slot count and things like that. So we're thinking about changing things up a little bit. And we need you guys to have your say. So do log on and do check that out. Right. Let's sell that. Wonder if we'll get a little bit more money if we repaint it and repair it. Oh, I've got the money. Yeah, look at that. Up to 47.9. So that's amazing. So that's that sold. Let's just check the sale. Oh, look. there's my baler in the sale. Okay, so this class Roland Unirap, extra high capacity, goes up to 134 centimeter bales. It does look good. That was Dex's, wasn't it? He must have brought that back and sold it. But I think I would like to go with one of the new ones, because I haven't used them yet. Here they are. There's the Massey Ferguson and the Fent. Both absolutely identical in terms of requirements and operating speeds and sizes and everything. I think, though, I want to go with the Fent. A nice black wrap with bale on end turner. Do I want a bale on end turner? Probably not, actually. They're better to stack if they're upright. Let's go for white. I think 84,000. How did that happen? I thought it was 58,000. No, they're not. They're 84,000. Well, that's that then. Oh, here it is. Quite a big job. The green doesn't quite match my fence. So my fence got the old green, the slightly lighter one. And they've changed to a slightly darker one, but, you know, at some point I might be able to update my tractor to a newer fence with the right colours. Okay. It's now time to get all that straw baled up. Let's make sure that we are on 150. There we go. Now we're on 150. Turn on automatic drop. Unfold and then get started. Right, we're doing alright. I think we've been going an hour so far. Doesn't look like we're going to get many bales out of this anyway. So size 150 centimetre bales will be absolutely fine. Do not need the extra massive ones. Yeah, after this we can get the grass field cut and rowed and baled and wrapped. I think that would be the right thing to do. There we go. First one out. And that straight off. There we are. That is quite a cool baler. I like that. I really do like that. And I do like my fence as well. Fence on a fence. Can't go wrong with a fence, that's right, Jan. Might have to look at trading in the massive for another fence. I could have the fence farm. Although I'd need to be able to afford it with a front loader as well. Maybe if one pops up in the sale, we'll do that. Not in any sort of rush anyway. So, actually I never asked. Do all of you guys playing, if you can hear me, you'll have the Goville pack, or any other packs that we could add in? Just as a thought. And I would be able to do things like bale maize and things, but we've just got our new baler, so let's not consider that at the moment. I'm keeping this one. Right, so that is that 3 bales so far, or just 2? There's one rolled away. Oh no, he's went around the corner, there we go. So that's 3 bales so far. I reckon we'll get another 2 out of here, maybe 3. But I think 2 is probably more realistic. And then we'll move on to the other field, and then we'll move on to the grass. I'm not going to bother picking them up this time. That can be first job next time, or maybe something I could do off camera. Certainly something I'll want to have a look at new bale trailers for. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this baler so far. I know with the round balers you've got to stop and let it out. You can't just keep going with the like you can with the square balers, but don't mind that. Doesn't take that long. Not frustrating in any way. I think I might have been right with my guess of 2 extra bales. Although maybe not even 2. No. Don't think we'll be getting 2 extra. So that's 4 out of this field. I'm going to head over and down to the other field now, but that's not too bad. 4 out of that field. And then we'll go and get stuck into our other field, see how many we can make out of that. I've got 66% of a bale already in the baler. Has everyone fallen off the chat? Nobody said anything. What, 10 watchers? Have we got to rely on Bear's Den to keep up with all the chat? Edging towards 100%. There we go. 100%. I thought you were getting ready for a meeting, Mr. Bear's Den. Yes, I have the similar sort of meetings at my work too. The ones that, did you know about? Yes, we knew about. What are you doing? Fixing it. Okay, cool. That's it. See, we're throwing our handbags again, are we, Liam? Right, anybody got any guesses on the chat as to how many bales we're going to get out of this field? I think that's 3 so far, including the 66% that was already in the baler. So, that was a poor lock. 11 bales, you reckon, blew around? Okie dokie. Does that include... Oh wait, does that guess include the other field? Or does that guess just this field? one thing that this baler doesn't have that the other one did, and that's a very good turning circle. And it's also coupled to a tractor without a good turning circle, so it's like trying to steer a barge around a field. Missing bits all over the place. This is not good bale work. But to be perfectly honest, I've got plenty of straw. I'm not overly worried about it. I suppose I could also sell the forage wagon now we've got this baler, because the whole point of that was to pick up the grass to put it in the silage pit. Whereas with the forage harvester, that'll be dumping it into my trailer already. So we could get a bit of money back there to go towards a bale trailer, as well as obviously the bale trailer we've got as well. Sell that too. So just while I'm driving around a field aimlessly picking up straw, has anyone got any opinions on how survival roleplay's going at the moment? You still all enjoying it? Is it getting... well, just tell me how you feel it's going, because it's very hard to judge when I create them how well they're going to be received. So it'd be really good to get some feedback from you guys. Just let me know. Ah, yes. I think you're probably right. Derek is my virtual Dagger. Yep. Not Dagger 1. Yeah. Yes. That damn raccoon. But yeah, that's survival challenge. I was thinking survival roleplay, the storyline and everything like that. The Gavin and Owen and Abby and all the characters. All the characters so far, I should say. About time for a front linkage tractor though. The Fent's got a front linkage, man. It's this Fent, in fact. We replaced the JCB with this Fent. Or did you mean a front loader tractor? Yes, I agree, Bearsden. Scruff's series is fantastic and has been from the very start, and I can only hope to improve to as good as he is. But I'll keep trying. I'm not giving up. I'm hoping it's going to keep getting better and better. And then as soon as Court Farms well, not as soon as Court Farms comes out, but once we've reached a fairly good end on the series that we're on at the minute, we're going to move on to Life After Calmston on Court Farm. But I need to really get in and check out that map and then set it up for a story. Now, I would have thought I would have got round there, maybe just clipping that, but no, I had to hit it straight in the middle. Shows how bad the lock is on this tractor. but it is it's still a good tractor, even though the lock's bad. It's got power, got traction. I'm very pleased with it. See, so so you reckon it's about time I got a front linkage tractor in Survival Challenge? Yeah, you're probably not wrong. It's probably due. Although I haven't yet struggled with getting tools that need a front linkage. I'm doing pretty well, I think, at the minute. Just with the tools we've got at the moment, and it is a challenge. It's supposed to be a challenge. It is a challenge. Okay. Right. Now on to the last job of the day, to cut, row and bale the grass field. Need to get that fermenting as soon as possible. Oh, I can see Jan over in his field over there. He's, well, yeah, he's very much ahead of me on that front. Were we really that long doing the harvesting and everything? Crikey. Right, now I need to go round this way first, and then I'll be driving on that headland afterwards. Pleased with the working speed of this. 14 miles per hour is quite quick. Got a darker green appearing on the yield map, which means we're getting a better yield than before, which is ace. And it'll be easier to handle before, because we're not picking it up and putting it in the pit. So yeah, that's really good. Ah, you've still got the straw to bale, Jan, have you? You're probably working with much bigger fields than me, though, so... Bigger fields. Yeah, that's a huge field. Look at all those bales. Crazy. It's a shame that we don't have the data on multiplayer. You can't see how many bales you've actually done. Right, that is our headland done. So we'll just crack on now down the other way, getting smaller and smaller each time. I do like the working width of this mower as well. It's good. I mean, obviously it would be good if I had a front mower too. And I could quite easily get a front mower, actually. I think they're only about £6,000 for the front version of this one. That might be an option for next time we cut the field, but to be honest, with a working speed of 14 miles per hour, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. But yeah, I think we'll start out next episode by trading in our bale trailer, something a little bit bigger. Our bale trailer and forage wagon, something a little bit bigger. Wonder if there's anything in any of the mods that we've got installed that would be better for hoiking bales around. I don't mind moving them all with a front loader, but it'd be good to get more than 6 onto one trailer load, which is what I'm doing at the moment with the tiny bale trailer that we've got. So we'll have to see. We're also going to be keeping an eye on the sail, because we need to keep an eye out for a muck spreader and a slurry spreader. Get that good base fertilizer layer down before we plant the crops. Although next episode will be into August, and we'll be cultivating and getting the canola into the ground, because that's what I definitely want to do with those two fields. We get them turned around and get canola in. So I think that would be really good. Yeah, like I said, the yield map looks a lot better than it did last time. So, and I mean, the grass that we're leaving on the field looks a lot thicker than last time as well. So, once again, really good. I'd like to at least get it all baled this session, because I'd like it to be properly fermenting before we finish. Hello GH Gamer, you've just woken up. Please tell me you're not in the UK. It's 8:20 at night, man. Or lady, sorry. Didn't consider that. From New Zealand, then yes, it's very much morning over there, and you are definitely allowed to wake up right now. So yeah, that yield map looks pretty good. It looked good on the oat field as well. Just the one up the top that wasn't quite so good, that's all. Yep, it is going to be silage. We have, we're not going to put it in the pit though. We've just bought ourselves one of the new Fendt balers and wrappers in one, all-in-one bale and wrappers. So sitting over there at the minute. We've just used it to bale up all the straw, but we're going to be rowing all this up and getting them baled and wrapped so they can be fermenting before the next episode. And then in the next episode we'll get them all picked up. Get them all picked up, hopefully on a new bale trailer. I'd like to sell the forage wagon, and I'd like to sell my little bale trailer to get a bigger bale trailer. But yep, there it is, part of the new update. There was that one or a Massey Ferguson one, but I went for the Fendt. I do like the green. Although what is annoying me slightly is it doesn't quite match the green of the tractor, because the tractor is an older Fendt and therefore a lighter green. But one day I might be able to upgrade it to a newer Fendt. I was talking before about possibly trading the Massey in and getting another Fendt to complement this one, something with a front loader. Hello Daniel, hello to the Netherlands. If you could just pass the message on, that would be great, because I don't think they can all hear me right now. Yeah, I think I would be looking at a slightly bigger tractor, probably still in the small tractor category, because I can't afford anything else. But if I get all the money from these silage bales, because I won't need the silage, because I've got the field of corn for that, and that's going to be ready either next month or the month after. I may end up keeping some of these bales for the cow food. Although, to be honest, they're perfectly happy on hay. So I could sell this and sell the silage that I get from the maize from that field over there. Well, that's going to be going into the pit, but we're going to be doing that using a forage harvester. Or one of those setups where the forager is on the front of the tractor. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Blue Orion. I could turn this Fendt into the front loader tractor and get a bigger one for the powerhouse. Hello, Realistic Farmer. How is the just out of curiosity, how is the video element of the stream this time? Because we're trying something a little bit different. We're using my main PC as the server for this one because we wanted to leave Maypole Farm up and running on multiplayer. So I just wanted to ask, hello Glen Gaming, how you doing? You guys just joining? It's 8:30, that's nearly our finish time. Or our usual finish time. I might go a little bit longer today if everyone else is good to go. Ooh, let's try and get in a bit tighter to the tree, shall we? Oh dear. The tree's not exactly round. Yep. I'm good, thank you. Yep, busy day at work, but pleased to be here with you guys and doing the live stream. Oh, we never actually counted the straw bales, did we? It was only you that guessed anyway, Blue Orion, so let's say you've won the guessing game. So well done. As soon as my channel has merchandise, you can have a free hat. If there are hats, I don't know. Do people like hats? Talked about this before, haven't we? I think everybody would like a mug. I like a mug. I've been doing some vids as well, have you, Glen Gaming? That's good. Right, nearly got all the grass cut. Yes, a mug would be nice for coffee. Nice for coffee and tea, providing you wash it out in between the two. Although there are some people who don't wash their mug ever. Right, let's go and get the row. And we need to get that done and the baling done before we finish today. Pop this in here, and then I need to remember where I keep my windrower. I think it's at the top, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, I might look at, instead of a forage. Oh, look, there's my basketball is rolling out. Better not drive over it. I'll pop it, and then what will I have to do in the evenings? When you guys go, all I'll do is throw that ball into the basket. Right. Can we get out without smacking that on? No, we can't. Okay. Right, let's try that again, but pulling this way. And that one. There we go. Yep, I don't want to be stuck with nothing to do, so we've definitely got to keep it off of... keep the tractor off of the ball. That would be horrendous. Oh, you're from New Zealand as well. Ah, excellent. I have a wide audience. That's really good. Maybe I was a bit premature in promising a free hat, because I'll have to pay for the postage. Anyway. Yes, especially if I say free hats to all my live stream viewers, because you're probably the only people who are going to buy them anyway. Let's face it. But we'll see. I've still got more research to do to get into the old merchandising side of things. Yeah, Dagwin's definitely doing merchandising, although he has over 300,000 followers, so he's got a bigger target audience for things like that. And me with my just over 3,000 audience, or subscribers, I should say. Probably not as far reaching, but it doesn't mean I don't want to do it. There are ways and means of doing it, and I definitely wanted to look into it, and I'm going to be looking at that, I think, this weekend quite a lot. Oh, he might have 880,000 now, I don't know. I could be very wrong there. It could be Scruffed I'm thinking of that has 300,000, but I could be wrong there as well, who knows. Okay, 880, well that makes me feel even worse. Okay. Well, if you guys tell 2 friends and they tell 2 friends, that's, you know, like 8 people right there, so that'd be cool. Ah, Scruffed has 24. So who was I thinking of, the 300,000 then? Because I'm sure I've seen someone with 300,000. Yeah, well, Dagwin's been doing YouTube for a long time, since FS09 I think it was. I'm not surprised he's got such a huge following, and he's very good, very good. I watch all his videos if I'm honest. Hello William, because yes. I've got more subs than you. Oh, thank you very much, Glenn. We'll send us a link to your channel and we'll see if we can get you some more subs as well. It could be DJ Goham. Yes, it could well be that. I don't know. I watch all sorts of rubbish, so who knows what I'm looking at and how many things have, how many subscribers people have. I just don't know. William says hi Dex. I don't know if you can see the chat, but I think you have a bit of a fan there. Yeah, we can definitely. I'm definitely up for a collaboration one day. Not a problem at all. I shall have a look at your channel and see what sort of stuff you like doing. But definitely, I'm up for collaborations with all. I do enjoy the multiplayer side of things. Although the time difference between New Zealand and the UK might be a slight issue. Unless I get on very early in the morning and you get on late at night. I usually get on to record a video about 6 AM. Well, you get your channel up and running and get going, and we'll definitely do a collaboration one day. Keep me posted. and we could work out something with the time difference. You do night working on your channel, do you? Well, that's cool. I thought the windrower had a higher speed than this, but clearly not. Yep, I do have Discord. The link for my Discord channel is on the homepage of my YouTube channel. I think it's on the About page actually on the YouTube channel. So yep, please follow that link, because I guess that, well, I think that other people have had difficulty finding it in the past unless they follow the link, so not sure why that is, but the link is there, it is live, so by all means have a look. Right, so it's getting late now, 20 to 5. In game time, obviously. And the sun is just starting to set. I do want to get this baled though, so we are going to carry on until this is all baled. And I'm guessing that the others also have stuff to do. Jan, I know, had some straw to bale. I think Dex has the world to bale, because that's generally what he does. And wrap. He wraps the world as well. And I don't know what Tony's up to be perfectly honest. Somewhere over the other corner of the map. I think that's getting a little bit harsh, Bear. I think Dex does have a life. Right, we are doing pretty well here. Let me grab this bit around here, and that will probably do us. There. Right, let's get this taken back, and then we'll get back down and get it all baled up. It'd be nice to put this rower somewhere where I could drive straight through something, because reversing it is not the easiest thing to do in the world. Ah, Lennox is here. I say. What on earth has he got there? Has that thing got a wrapper on it? Because I can't wrap them separately. He's just showing off his big baler, is he? Is that what Lennox is here doing? Yes, he's bought his biggest tractor just to hide behind the tree. Doesn't seem right to me. Maybe he wants the live stream to end, so he's come to help me bale everything. Not that I really want him to help me bale everything if he doesn't have a wrapper. Okay, so got 52% of the straw bale in here. Where's he gone to now? Has he gone off somewhere else? Well, that's left me confused. Anybody seen where he went? Please let me know. Right, I wonder if this first bale will wonder if this first bale will turn into grass. It probably won't. This is probably going to come out as straw, which is a bit of a pain. Yeah, I think so. Bit of a pain, unfortunately, but here it is. It means I've wasted a bit of grass there to get that sorted. Yeah, I thought that might be the case, Bears, then. Yeah, over 50% straw, so it was going to come out as straw. Never mind. We've now got grass, but you only get 5,500 litres into 150 centimetre grass bale. But that's okay. We're going to have quite a few bales, I think. I just hope that none roll down into the river. That's the only thing. Yes, the last thing we want is them to roll down into the river. At least he's got a fence over that side, so they've all rolled down into the fence. I wonder if he put that there or that was there already. Looks like it was there already. Clever though. Oh, already full up again. Yep, they don't seem to be rolling away, so that is great news. The last thing I want is to be fishing bales out of the river. You're upgrading your PC at the moment, are you, Glenn Gaming? Maybe 16 RAM and 4 GPU coolers. Well, that's only going to be any good if the GPU's getting hot. You're planning on overclocking it. I think the most important things for FS22 and for recording is GPU and then CPU from a video editing point of view as well, or a processing point of view at least. That's where my CPU maxes out all the time. The GPU only gets relatively hot when playing and recording, and even that's only about 50 degrees usually, although it did get up to 60 earlier. I think the limiting factor that I've found on my PC build was the hard drives. I'm now I've got a solid state drive to run the operating system and have the game installed on, and I've got two M.2 drives, or MVNME2, sorry. To record onto. It seems the speed of the hard drives really does affect the speed of both, or the ability to record and save quickly, and the processing and the video editing as well. They do max out when doing those things. And then I've got about 12 terabytes of storage just in old hard drives that I've linked together. But that's just for data that can be accessed occasionally. I think we're doing fairly well at the minute. It's now 20 to 6 though in game time. At least we're getting some bales wrapped fairly well. None have ended up in the river so far, to my knowledge. We should be able to do this fairly quickly from now on, I think. Not quite lovely at the minute, they're still grass, but once they've fermented there will definitely be lovely bales. Although I don't know why Giants have made them so square-edged. I really do like that rounder bale mod. It makes it they look so much more realistic. Last thing I want to do is to release a bale pointing down that way. So I think we'll head back up this way now. Because I definitely do not have a fence to keep them out of the river. So, Bear, you said less processing issues for the engine. That sounds like the end of some pretty amazing advice, but sorry, I didn't see the start of it. Oh, it's a bale thing. Less pixels in a square edge than a rounded one. I see. Well, it all makes sense now. Yes, that definitely all makes sense now. But the rounded ones do look a lot more realistic, so swings and roundabouts, isn't it? And I haven't heard about it slowing up anybody's game massively. In fact, it doesn't seem to make a difference at all to mine. But I suppose with the amount of bales that Dex and Yan do, probably would overheat the laptops or the consoles. Yeah. It is true, I am on PC. I hope we're on a flat enough bit there that it doesn't pop down into the river. It's not rolling, is it? No, we're good. And we get back up onto the flat here, so that's alright. By the time it's wrapped, we'll be far off into the distance. Unless we're faffing about reversing because I've driven too far past the swath. But I'm really liking the baler. It's doing really well for me. Yep, definitely loving this baler. Just want a tractor with the right green to match it, that's all. Right, I definitely think that will be doable once these bales have all fermented and we've sold them. May even be able to get a medium tractor. How about that? Bit of extra power, maybe. And obviously the right green. I can't have a tractor unless it's the same green as the baler. You may be able to tell that's driving me a little bit crazy. I'm leaving little bits all over the place, so the pickups on these balers, they are just picking up the bit of swath that hits the pickup, which is very realistic, which is good. Obviously some of the modded ones have got a slightly wider. Yes, of course I want extra power. Who doesn't want extra power? Power! If we get close to having a full bale left at the end, which I don't think we will, then we'll go around picking up all the bits, but no, I don't think so. I think that is fairly well done. We'll end up with about 30 to 40% in the baler maybe. Or maybe a little bit more than that, we'll see. 40%, there you go, 42. Don't think we're going to get anywhere close to getting another bale out of this at all. Do you know what? It is nice to be playing and then see another tractor drive past, getting on with its own jobs. If nothing else, this game's really good for that, as in the multiplayer game. Really nice. Let's pick up all the bits and see if it gets close to another bale. I don't think it will, but obviously next time we harvest, it will. We'll get in at least one more harvest before winter. No, over 50%, but that's it. And it's not worth the fuel to drive around and pick up all the tiny little bits. You have a multitude player game server for people to join, right? Oh, I've got a multiplayer server that runs 24 hours a day. That's on Maypole Farm. Although we're talking at the minute about doing some upgrades to it, potentially. And possibly some changes. But yep, it's switched on at the minute. It's still going. All the info is on my Discord, so when you join the Discord channel after this, then it will be all available to you there. Right, let's get it bale baler folded up so we can fit it in the shed. That's steering the wrong way. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room, Glyn. Loads of room. All you need to do is get on the Discord. There's 6 different farms, so you need to maybe log into the game and see which farm you want to join, then get back onto the Discord and let us know. And Dex, Tony or myself will be able to add you to the correct farm chat, which will give you the password to join that farm. But yeah, there's plenty of space and room at the moment for you to come and play. No problem at all. Right. No, I think we've pushed it today. It's nearly 9 o'clock. That's 2 hours of live stream. But I've done what I wanted to do. I've got the bales fermenting, which is great news. Oh, silly Steam menu. The wrong keys. 2% fermented already. Look at that. Amazing. So let's just double check that there's nothing in the sale that I want. No, there isn't. So looking at bale loaders then. Ooh, that auto bale loader is only 50,000. I thought that was far more than that. Well, that is something we'll definitely be able to get next time. But we won't get it this time, just in case it pops up in the sale. Anyway. It's now time to finish for today. So thank you so much for watching. Do get stuck in on the multiplayer game. It definitely needs more people. Have your input. Everybody gets an input as well. But yeah, next time I think we're going to be ready to harvest the corn into maize. Get it into the silage pit over there. And pick up all the bales from the fields. They're 2 rather large jobs that I think we'll get done next time. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.